So how do you create different access levels on the iPad? Let me show you how it works. There are like two main methods of achieving that. So let me cover everything. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss any tutorials like this one. The first way to limit some functions or get like different access level is by utilizing the restrictions. So you can open up your settings, go to the screen time section, and there is the content and privacy restrictions. This allows you to set up some filterings as well as not allow some other options, right? For example, you can decide that installing apps is simply not allowed, right? So you do it like that. Or you simply disable the App Store altogether. Perhaps you even decided that deleting apps is not allowed on this iPad, right? And it just goes way deeper, right? You have like the content and websites which might be limited and all of that kind of things which you have to go through separately to make sure you set it up exactly according to your needs. One thing I have to mention about it is that for it to be effective, it's a good idea to set up the lock or passcode. So tap on lock screen time settings and create a new passcode, which is a different one from the one used to unlock your iPad. So that would be the first method. The next one is by utilizing the guided access. So guided access is a feature which can be found in the accessibility by scrolling to the bottom entirely and make sure it's turned on, and also that the accessibility shortcut is enabled. And this is a different feature or like a different angle of looking at it, because this lets you lock the iPad in one application. So it's going to be impossible to get outside of that app unless you know the password. So for example, you want to put your iPad on a display somewhere and play some photos or videos or whatever. So you can get inside of the Photos app, triple click the power button to initiate this menu, click on guided access, and you can see that we have to we now just simply cannot leave the Photos app, right? Because it's just set up that way, right? So you can just stop using that if you want to. You can set up a passcode, click on end, or even change the settings. For example, even disable the touch capabilities or top button or all of the other things. So it's really interesting. Make sure to play around with it. And that is like the second method which I wanted to show you. So let me know if you found this video helpful. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more tutorials and videos like this one, and I'll talk to you later.